Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode on ZereneCraft. Today is episode 8 and I'm going to be heading back up to the main base to do a little bit more building on the giant house there. So I'm here out in the sheep fields outside spawn at the minute, breeding these guys up. I've dyed them all grey and dark grey and light grey, whatever they're called, because I've had a look at the house and most of the bottom layers is cobblestone and stone brick, so I need lots and lots of grey colours, a little bit of green, but most of it is grey. So I'm going to need loads and loads, hopefully a few sugar boxes full of the two different colours of grey wool. But I think I will keep using that field, but also breed some up at the base as well. And while I'm building, they can be regrowing the wool at the same time, so I can just keep popping back and shearing them. But I'm here at spawn at the minute. You can see it's looking quite nice. There's not a lot of new buildings done, but people have been working inside the houses and it's looking quite nice. We've got a couple of smaller houses down in that direction as well. I don't really go down there that often, so my house, nothing new, it's just kind of a mess. What is going on here? Why is that broken? Let me just fix this, because if I don't it will irritate me. Item frame, and there we go, that looks better. And eat, and what did I need out of here? I can't really remember what I came in for. Sleep, there we go. Let's make it daytime, then we can head up to the main base. Let's do /home, there we go. Now we have my shulker boxes here of wool. Let's just organise this a little bit. So we've got dark grey wool, light grey wool. I need lots more, but this will hopefully do a couple of blocks, 2 or 3 of the cobblestone. And then we also have concrete powder here, which I need concrete powder and concrete. The cobblestone blocks, there's a lot of different grey textures, but some are like so close that, you know, it's easy to pass off as different colours. So as you can see here, obviously we've got the door in this section here, and then I'm going to be building these 2 cobblestone blocks right here, obviously in the normal vanilla texture pack, not this one. So that's going to be this square here and this square over, well, that square over there. So let's just place our resources here, and we can get started on this. So need to get rid of the tree, but I think we'll start with this one first. Now there is a lot of blocks. If you think each of the block is 16 pixels, so 16 by 16, that's how many? Four blocks, four stacks of blocks per side. And this, obviously, if I don't do the floor as well, that's 5 sides to each block as well. So the grey colour, I realised that I'm going to need a lot of squid ink, so while I was off camera I built this thing here. There is an ocean monument just to the north of the base, so I went up there, got the sponges out, killed the elder guardians, and brought 4 guardians back and name tagged them, put them in here with all the hoppers at the bottom. Since we have the iron farm now, it's nice and easy to make hoppers, and it's given us lots and lots of ink. I'd probably make it faster if I brought some more guardians over, but for what I need, it's plenty. I've not really been doing much else here. We've just got all our little farms and stuff, which are going to be moving into the inside the blocks when they're built. That is, so that's just my mining session from this morning. But inside each of these blocks is going to be some kind of farm or storage, or everything I need is going to be inside all the blocks, and easy to get to, nicely laid out. The other thing I need is this section here is going to be the storage room. I think, yeah, chest. So this one and this one where the building is the space for a double chest, which is going to be the actual storage room. So that I need to do soon as well. Let's just head back here, grab the things we need, and then we can actually start work on the cobblestone. Okay, so we got the first block built there, and I used a lot more resources than I thought I would use. Obviously, I used more on that block than I will on the others because I built all 5 sides, and I've been thinking about it, and all 5 sides don't actually need to be built on each block, because some you won't be able to see where they're joined onto other blocks, so I'll change that when I'm building the rest. If we just come in here and see the amount of space we've got inside. We need some torches in here actually, not really for mobs, but just because I can't really see. Let's place some torches there. Now you can see the amount of space we've got inside each of these, so there's plenty of space for building things in there and putting farms in. That top bit I can remove because on top of this cobblestone block is a mossy cobblestone, so you won't actually need to be able to see that side, or this side actually, because this isn't cobblestone, this is mossy cobblestone. If I can spell correctly, mossy cobblestone on this one. So this wall here can be removed as well as the top of that, but I'm just leaving it as a whole block for now. I'm going to build a couple more blocks today, a couple more cobblestone on the other side. Let's just make it daytime again. Yeah, so instead of just doing this one block, I'm actually going to do a couple. So if we come over here and have a quick look from further away, you can see it really does look like cobblestone. And see from the different angles how it fits nicely in, so I'm really happy with how it turned out actually. The The only thing with it is I'm not sure how the connected textures will work, so we'll have to see when we build two of these together, see how it works. So this now isn't needed because we have to the left here and in front of us we have stone brick, and then we have cobblestone wall and the mossy cobblestone. Then this block here is actually just air on the actual building, so I don't need anything in there. So that is that bit done, and we can start building the next section, which I think I will go over here because obviously this side I need a mossy one. So I think these two blocks over here are both normal cobblestone. So I think I'll build these two next. I'm not sure whether I should mirror it or just build it like identical. I think if I mirror it, it'll look wrong. It won't look right because it's not actually mirrored. So yeah, we need to build this exactly. So we can get rid of this middle piece here because these two cobblestone will be connected. So I don't actually need the wall in between. It's not going to be visible anyway. So it's just kind of a waste of resources. So we got rid of that one. And I'm not going to build the roof on it either. So I'm going to get started on this now. It does take quite a while to build these, so it'll probably take me a couple of hours. So I'll build this as much of this as I can now, and maybe do a little bit later on this evening, and then I can do a bit more recording tomorrow. But right now I need to get lots more resources because I don't have enough to finish it. Okay, it is the next day, and I spent a few hours gathering resources. And then building this last night. It actually looks pretty good. Connected the two blocks together. I wasn't sure how it would work with the connected textures, but it does look pretty cool. So as you can see over here, we've got the air block that will be next to these two blocks, and then after that will be these stone bricks. So that's why I just built the two, because the one next to it is an air block, so I didn't build three of them. If it's not visible, I don't really see the point in building anything. So let's go up here and have a quick look. We've got this tower here actually. I worked out how high it would be. So this top pixel here will actually be at the top block of that tower there. So that's kind of the height that this whole build is going to be. So it's actually going to be pretty big. But that is the cobblestone. As you can see, the texture, just exactly as it is, actually connects pretty well. You can't really obviously see because I've got the texture pack on, but the connected textures work okay. They don't really connect with the mossy cobblestone, but I'm sure I'll find a way. I can always edit it a little bit if I really need to have connected textures on them as well. So that is them built. Now I'm not sure whether I'm going to build some more or not. I need to start gathering the resources for the mossy cobblestone. You can see all the different shades of green here, so I might need some terracotta. I think mostly I'm going to need dark green. That's why I built the little what's it called, cactus farm thing that I've got. But I don't know whether I want to build that or build the stone bricks next. I'm not quite sure which one I want to build next. So I was thinking of maybe working my way around the whole bottom layer first. But there's a couple of other things I need, because obviously we've got stone bricks. I need to collect all the green for this. And I also want to build a storage room. So I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to do next. I guess I'll just kind of decide nearer the time and see how it goes. Okay, so I had a little bit of a think about it, a little bit of a look at resources, and I think I want to build the chest next, so I want to get this moved, because I really need a storage room. Now, I did have lots of the yellow colours already collected, but I had the shulker box with it all in my inventory after gathering it, and then went to do something, and 2 creepers blew up, and 1 killed me, and 1 destroyed all my stuff. Everything I had. including the shulker box with all the resources in for the chest. So that needs gathering again, but I can do the resource gathering part off camera. So I thought I'll get this thing moved, get the villagers moved into the new place. Then the space for the chest is actually ready for building, and all I need is the resources. So I was thinking of just building, well, moving these down a little bit. So we have the floor to that as the ceiling to the new room, which means it'll be on this level here, like this. So I need to dig the exact same areas we've got above. I need to dig that out down here. If I can actually use the ceiling. Yeah, that's not. Let's just fill that hole in. Okay, so that is the edge here, and then we need to dig all the way up there, and then hopefully if I can build this room, build the little alcoves for the villagers, then it should be able to just break the block below them, the one that stood on. They should just fall down into a new chamber once it's built. So I need to get all this dug out first. Actually, I think I will go up here and just mark out the corners. Makes it a little bit easier digging. So I can do all the decoration and all the booths and everything and get that prepared, ready, and then we can just push the villagers down afterwards. It makes it a little bit easier than using minecarts and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I got this dug out and I got stuff done. The alcove started. I didn't have enough pane glass, so I thought I can push a few down first and then get the pane glass from the top to do the rest. So I've just done it a little bit different, put some sea lanterns in so it's nicely lit up, and then we can just break the block underneath. But I did it a little bit wrong, so it's kind of off center, so let me just block myself in here so the villager doesn't run away. So instead of breaking the block underneath him, we now able to break this one and push him into there, because that is what the alcove is. So I did it one block off, but it's not too bad. Hopefully this guy doesn't run away. If we can push him in there, I haven't actually put the glass down there because I ran out. So let's just do that and see if we can get him pushed down before he runs away. Yeah, you get in that hole down there. There we go. And he's in his alcove there. Got stuck in a hole. Where is the blocks? There it is. Just fix this hole in the ceiling. No, that's wrong. That one needs to be andesite there. Okay, stone brick, andesite. There we go. So now we've got more alcoves than villagers, because obviously I had the villager breeder, which isn't working, and I need to build a new one. So we're just going to move all the villagers I've got up there down for now. Okay, so I've got this done now. They're all down, and I've removed the building on top. Filled in the stone that was visible just with some grass. Now this, obviously the roof of the room is visible. Let's just get rid of all this because this is now the outline of where the chest's going to go. So I thought the roof of the villager room, I think I'll just use that design and copy it and use that as my floor design in the chest in the storage room, instead of having to rebuild it again and move it all down one more block so I can put grass on top. I'll just have a floor design using the same idea and just copy it over a couple of times. So I need to gather resources here. I've got the jungle woods. If I look at the texture of the chest, it's a little bit difficult because it's kind of like a brown colour. But we don't have the colour of chests in game. Brown is too dark, and then you've got yellow, so I think I'm probably going to have to go for the yellowy colours, because there's not really an in-between. So I'm going to go gather lots more wool. I think I've got enough dye that I can get a load of yellow sheep, and then we need some yellow concrete and concrete powder as well. Okay, so I've just come over to my super flat world, my testy world, to check what I needed. Because I remember testing out what colours would match really well with the chest. Now the closest colour to a chest, we've got this here for the front part. This is kind of a middle colour. I've chose the brown terracotta here for that. But the closest colour to the main part of the chest is the yellow terracotta. But obviously you've got all the different textures that don't really fit in. So, oops. I've decided to use the jungle wood, yellow concrete, yellow wool, the yellow terracotta, and then the brown terracotta. And I've got sandstone or smooth sandstone in there because on the vanilla texture pack there's some blocks that are slightly lighter, so I don't know whether that'll fit in or not, so it'll just be something I have to kind of test out. But I've got lots of sandstone anyway that I can use for that. But that is the textures, the colour palette that I'm going to be using to build the chest. So let's get back over. Here we are, and let's just grab my shulker box. I've got lots of wool so far and 4 stacks of concrete powder, which I need to make into concrete. Just bring this over here. So now I need terracotta, and I've got terracotta somewhere, non-coloured stuff. Where did I move it to? This one, I think. Yeah, so I've got lots of terracotta here, so just take that with me. I need to go get the yellow dye as well, which is over there. Oops, that was a very bad throw. Let's try again. Over there next to where the villager breeder used to be. That's lagging quite a lot. Wow, crazy. Anyway, we've got sunflowers here, which is my yellow dye. I actually need to bone meal these and get some more because I've used quite a lot so far. Let's just make half of them into dye and we can go up and make some yellow terracotta. I've got brown terracotta somewhere in one of the chests that was left over from making the door. So I've got enough of that, and I've got the little grey ones somewhere. So let's just get some terracotta out of here. Just turn all this dye into terracotta. There we go. Shove that in here. There's no room. Let's just combine all this. That's why. Oh, it's all different, isn't it? It's not the same blocks. That's why. Let's just get another shulker box. It'll be easier. Put that one next to it, and the terracotta can go in there. And I need the brown terracotta, which is, I think, over in this chest still. It's a chest of resources I had for building the door, and I've not emptied it yet. So yeah. Don't know how much we'll need, but we'll just take all this for now. So obviously I've still got a couple more things. I'll probably need more terracotta than that actually. I can do that. So I need to kind of work out how I'm going to build this chest. But that is for next episode, and that is all I've got time for today, guys. So we got a couple more blocks done on the house at least, and it's starting to look quite cool. It'll be nice when it actually looks like a house. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you did like the video, and as always, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time.